Ever wondered why your natural curls always seem to stay dry no matter what you do? You've tried everything possible and you're like, why doesn't it feel as soft and moist as I want it to be? Well, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the things that you can do to improve that and why is your hair so dry all the time? So stay tuned. Yeah, so number one is that maybe you've just got too much product on your hair. You might just need to clarify, honestly. Clarifying is like resetting your hair. I've tried it so many times and honestly, it works. Trust me, it works. You might want to get good quality clarifying shampoo. I can insert one up here by Rizzo's Curls. It's kind of like a watery shampoo. It kind of lavers after like two washes for me, two rinses, however you want to put it, and then your hair just feels completely clean, squeaky clean. And then that allows, your moisturizing shampoo to work better. It also allows your deep conditioners. Everything after that just works better, honestly. It's almost like a domino effect. And then at the end, your hair just feels so much better, and moisture is able to enter your hair so much better if you're able to clarify it. Think about it. It's like having lotion over a raincoat. It's just not going to work. Not going to work. So honestly, clarify your hair. Get rid of all that product buildup. Maybe do it once every 3 weeks, depending on how much product you do use. Maybe you're a person that uses product every day or whatnot, but honestly, clarifying is the way to go. You might also have hard water in your area. I know my area, for instance, there is a lot of hard water build up here. I can see it on the sink, on the, when you look in the sink and then you kind of see that kind of lime scale, that water build up, it's not great at all. So I definitely would say, again, you want to think about clarifying, finding a clarifying shampoo that removes hard water, and also maybe thinking about some ways of filtering out that hard water as well. I know that you can put certain things on your shower head as well to help with that. Certain machines maybe you can have in your house that connects to the pipe work, but again, that might be quite expensive. So maybe just going for something that kind of covers the shower head might actually work really well and minimize that hard water buildup. But honestly, clarifying will definitely help as well. Otherwise, when you have too much hard water buildup on your hair, it causes your hair to feel rough and crispy feeling. Oh, it's not great, and it's not a good start for having that kind of moisturized hair that you really want to have. So, I've talked about oils before in my previous videos as well. And when it comes to, water, water hydrates the hair, and oil seals in the moisture. So you definitely want to make sure that you're ending your hair routine with a good oil, whether it's a lightweight oil, whatever your hair likes, depending on your porosity, which I'll go on to next. But you definitely want to go for something that really seals in that moisture. Think about it. Sealing in your moisture is like a plug to a sink. If you've got loads of water in or even like a bath, you've got loads of water in a bath and you put the plug in, it keeps the water there, isn't it? You can have your nice bath and so on and so forth. But if you take out that plug, guess what? The water goes straight through the pipe work. So it's just like that. Think about the oil as the plug. It seals everything all in. So trust me, it definitely works. When it comes to porosity, maybe there's a mismatch there. Maybe you're not aware of what your porosity is. Now, I'm sure everyone has heard about the porosity test as well. So what you can do is get a piece of your strand, make sure it's a clean hair strand though, not something that's got product on it. And basically take that and put it in a glass of water. And if it sinks to the bottom, then you know that your hair is high porosity. If it kind of floats at the top, then it's low porosity. And if it's in the middle somewhere, then it's like medium porosity, which is the best porosity, but not everyone always has that. So yeah. And with low porosity, your hair type struggles to allow moisture water moisture to penetrate the strands. So a good fix for this is using warm water. So whether that's warm water when you're washing your hair, whether that's warm water when you're refreshing your hair as well, like in a spray bottle. Let's just say you are a person that likes to refresh, put some warm water in there, and that will definitely help your hair absorb any product after that. And use lightweight products as well. You don't want to use something that's too heavy on your hair, otherwise your hair will feel producty and horrible and not nice, honestly. My hair's low porosity, so I definitely know that if I use something too heavy, my hair feels icky and not nice. Honestly, not nice. It doesn't move. It doesn't look right. It just feels, oh, it doesn't feel great. So definitely knowing what your porosity is definitely helps. Now, on the flip side, when we think about high porosity, water, enters the hair shaft really easily, but then it escapes really quickly as well. So a good fix for this is a good deep conditioner. Layer in that moisture as well. So in my case, I might just need a curl cream and a gel. But in your case, with high porosity, you might want to go for a leave-in conditioner and then a curl cream and then the gel, or the curl cream then seal it in with the oil. But always obviously end with the oil last. But you might have to have a little bit more layers. And think about the kind of products that you're using to seal in that moisture as well. So you might want to go for like a grease, because a grease is a bit more heavier than a lightweight oil. Like for me, I like a Moroccan oil, which I always talk about in my videos. I really, really love that oil. And I don't find that too heavy, but you might find that actually does nothing for sealing in your hair. So you might need like a heavier grease. So obviously find what works for you, but honestly, if you do the porosity test, that will definitely help. So yeah, and also something to mention as well that I've heard so much about as well is knowing your moisture cycle. Honestly, knowing your moisture cycle is so important. So during the week, let's just say, when you wash your hair, you don't wash your hair until like 7 days later, 14 days later, whatever washing cycle you have. How many days does it take for your hair to start feeling dry? Start feeling dry, and it differs from everyone. Honestly, I watch YouTubers where I'm like, hold on a second, how have they gone a whole week without refreshing their hair? How have they gone a whole 2 weeks without refreshing their hair? Or why they're refreshing their hair every day, or whatever it may be. But their moisture cycle just might be different to mine. Remember, the comparison is the thief of joy. So just make sure that you know what your moisture cycle is. It might be a case where you do need to moisturize your hair every 2 days, and that's absolutely fine. It might be a case where you need to re-moisturize every 3 days, that's fine. Or you might not need to do it until the next wash day. But either way, maybe make a note of what your moisture cycle is and how many days it takes before your hair actually dries out. So yeah, so those are my tips really for today. Kind of wanted to keep it short and sweet. So the main thing is you might have too much product buildup, in which case you need to clarify your hair. Start with clarifying, it really resets your hair. Think about the water in your area. Is it hard water? In that case, you might need to clarify your hair maybe a little bit more often, or use something to filter out that hard water in your house or flat, wherever you live. Think about the oils as well, sealing in that moisture so that your hair doesn't dry out as quickly. And also thinking about your porosity, doing that porosity test so you can determine what your hair needs are, and then you can take it from there. So yeah, I really hope that that's helped everyone today. And a question that I have today for everybody is that, do you have any tips for keeping your hair nice and moisturized? What have you found that's worked over the years through your journey? So yeah, so let me know down below, and I would love to hear more from everybody. Like and comment and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching my content today, and have a very, very blessed week. So I'm signing out. Love for my Kels. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.